and welcome back to another video. Today, as you can see, I'm in my kitchen and I'm finally filming a video that has been so requested over the past couple of weeks, and that is basically just how to meal prep, how I meal prep. So today I thought I would talk you through what I do on a weekly basis for my meal prep, and basically just how I kind of keep eating healthy, maintainable, quick and easy, because I know sometimes it can be so time consuming and you always just reach for something easy. I always like to have a base meal, so like one meal that I can literally just grab out of the fridge and eat. Some meal fillers, so basically things like quinoa and roast pumpkin and roast sweet potato, so I can just kind of like fill salads and kind of just like grab little bits out of the fridge and make a meal. And then also number 3, some sort of treat for the week, whether it's cookies, slices, cakes, anything. I always like to have something in the fridge that I can reach for after dinner, or if I'm just feeling like something sweet. So yeah, I thought for this episode of meal prep, I hopefully would like to kind of make it a little bit of a series, but today I thought I would just show you 3 things that I basically prep every single week. So getting straight on into it, I'm going to start off with the brownies, because obviously we're going to start off with the best. Alright, so these are all the ingredients that you're going to need for the brownies. Why do people always decide to mow their lawns when I'm filming? Some coconut oil, some baking powder, some date syrup or maple syrup or rice malt syrup, some cacao powder, 2 chia eggs, 6 medjool dates, 1 can of black beans, tahini, rolled oats, and optional just a little bit of dark chocolate. So the first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 180 degrees. Alright, so I've got all of my black beans drained and rinsed, and now I'm just going to add all of those into a food processor. 1/3 of a cup of cacao powder, 1 whole cup of rolled oats, the 2 chia eggs, and then 4 teaspoons of tahini. 1/4 cup of the date syrup, and then the 6 medjool date, obviously taking the pips out before you pop them in. And then 2 teaspoons of coconut oil, 2 heaped teaspoons. And then last but not least, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And then blend that all up. And that is the consistency that you're going to want. And then you're just going to want to grab out any size baking tin that you want, and then just line it with some baking paper. And then with a spatula, just spoon out all of your brownie mixture. And then with wet hands, just press it all out so it's evenly distributed. So I'm going to put this in the oven for around 15 minutes. And now I can lick all the extra mixture. And you can very well stop there and just have them as plain brownies. However, I like to go above and beyond, so I'm going to make some salted caramel sauce to kind of drizzle on top. This is super simple. All you need is half a tin of coconut milk, 4 teaspoons of tahini, and then turn that up to a high heat. Add in about 1/4 cup of date syrup. Mix it all together. Add a sprinkle of salt, and then you just want to bring that up to a boil, and then once it is boiling, turn it down to a low heat and then simmer for about 10 minutes, and it just thickens up and creates this really beautiful salted caramel sauce. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to be making is a salad filler, which usually I make a few things, but I think today I'm just going to make some quinoa. I love having quinoa already prepped because I just really love having it in my salads. I feel like it just bulks it up, makes it taste a lot better, and fills me up a lot as well. So I don't actually have a whole lot left, but I'm just going to cook up the rest of this. Super simple. Basically cook it like rice. I just pop it in a little pot, put about double the ratio I have of the quinoa of water in, bring it to the boil, and then simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes until it's cooked. And then I can just pop it in a container and add it to any salad or any meal that I like throughout the week. So this is how the caramel sauce is looking. How amazing does that look? Oh my god, it thickens up so nicely. Like, look at that. Oh, sometimes I find healthy brownies can be a little bit dry, but adding the caramel sauce, so good. Alright, my time has just gone off. I'm just going to check. Ooh, but that looks so good. Test. Yes, Perfect, all clean. I'm just going to transfer that onto my little cutting board and then let that cool completely before I add the salted caramel sauce on top. So got my quinoa boiling away now, so I'm just going to lower that to a low heat, simmer that away. I've also turned off the heat for my caramel sauce, so that is ready once it's cooled down. Just realized my camera wasn't recording, but I've now just started to pour all the caramel sauce onto the brownie. It is looking and smelling amazing. Secret I have is to actually just sprinkle some coconut flour on them, and it looks like icing sugar. It makes them look a little bit more traditional. And I'm also just going to add some raw buckwheat on top as well, just for a little bit of a crunch. Alright, and last but not least, I'm going to be showing you basically just like a solid meal that I always like to make, because I always really like to have a meal that I can literally just pull out of the fridge and it is all ready to go. So I thought I would show you my favorite recipe at the moment, and it is basically just this like veggie Thai green curry, which is so good. Like I feel like it every single night, I swear. And I like to make one huge batch of it. So basically, okay, so starting off with the rice, I actually made this delicious coconut rice, which I basically just start with cutting up some spring onion, heating that up in a pot, and then adding 1 cup of brown rice. Stir around the brown rice and then add in 1 cup of water and 1 cup of coconut milk. Bring that to the boil and then let simmer down until the rice is cooked. I then start peeling my veggies. So right now I've just got a normal sweet potato and also a purple sweet potato. Line a baking tray and just chop up all of your veggies into like little cubes and then place on the baking tray. I also just get about half a pumpkin and do the exact same. So once you've got both of them on trays, I then put a bit of coconut oil on them and also some garlic powder, and then just massage that through with my hands and then just pop in the oven. I've got it about 200 degrees Celsius, I think. And honestly, I don't really track how long I have them in the oven for, probably about half an hour. And then in a large wok, you want to put in some more spring onions and a little bit of coconut oil. Heat that up and then add in some broccoli and then also some capsicum. You can kind of just make up this as you go. I always kind of change up the exact veggies that I put in this. Then I kind of forgot to put curry paste in before, but I add in a little bit of curry paste and then a whole can of coconut milk. Let that cook away. After the veggies are done, you just want to pop them out of the oven and place them all into the curry sauce. Stir them around, and I really like if the pumpkin is really soft, it kind of just like thickens the sauce. And then by this time my rice is all done as well, so I will just pop that into a few different containers depending on how much I make. And this is also dinner for tonight as well. So I made a few bowls of that plus my meal prep as well, which is so good. It makes so much, and I know that for the next few days I've got a meal prepped already in the fridge. Alright, and that brings us to the end of my meal prepping video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and definitely let me know if you would like to see any more meal prepping videos, because I honestly just feel so organized and satisfied after I've meal prepped for the week. Again, I really hope you have enjoyed this video. I post videos every 2 days, by the way. Sorry, this video is a bit late as well. I've just kind of been like trying to film lately and it's been a bit hard, so this video is a little bit late, but I try to post every 2 days. So subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will see you in my next video.